Buongiorno, hello everybody. I'm very pleased to have this opportunity and be here with you and share some information about SDA Bocconi-School of Management, about Bocconi's initiatives and courses, about the activities that we offer focused on the fashion design and luxury sector. Talking about the luxury sector and industry, I'm very pleased to have the opportunity to have with us today Professor Luana Carcano, who throughout the years has developed a very strong expertise in this specific sector. As per myself, my name is Francesca Roveda. I'm part of the recruiting and admissions team of the Master's Division, so I'm very much focused on the MBA program. School of Management SDA Bocconi was born out of Bocconi University more than 40 years ago. Bocconi University is a very well-reputed university institution in Italy and has been out there for more than a century. It was born in 1902, and it's a very, let's say, strong tradition, strong roots. It has been out there for many years. This shows strong capacity of listening, of developing, of innovating throughout the years. It offers quite a series of courses from undergraduate degrees to pre-experienced master programs, and the courses range from management, economics, and law. And it gathers quite a good number of student population. We're talking over 13,000 students. Out of Bocconi University, as I mentioned earlier on, more than 40 years ago, was born the School of Management, SDA Bocconi. Here, the case is that we wanted to keep a very constant relation with the business community by offering a very wide range of executive courses, from open enrollment programs to tailor-made custom courses to masters, specialized masters, as well as MBAs. Executive programs, both specialized executive programs in human resources, in marketing and sales, or MBA executive MBAs. So what I'm trying to say is that the offer is very varied in order to answer companies, institutions' needs, and sometimes even to anticipate them. So what SDA Bocconi means, it absorbs the academic excellence on one side of the Bocconi University, its reputation, it's being constantly ranked in top international magazines and newspapers on one side, on the other this constant relation with the business community that makes the environment a very practical, down-to-earth and professional one. In this framework, a series of courses focused on fashion design and luxury was born, from shorter courses to longer master programs like the MAFED, Master in Fashion and Design Management, that has been run for more than 10 years now, to the very recent track that has been introduced in the MBA program. So within the full-time MBA program, we have a new track in luxury business management that allows students to move to Rome for half of the program and take courses at the Bulgari location, because Bulgari is a very active partner in this initiative. So our students study at their premises and will be developing, together with a general management preparation typical of an MBA, a very strong knowledge and competences focused on the luxury sector. So what I'm trying to say is that the luxury industry, the fashion design industry is, let's say, comes from very dedicated staff, very dedicated professionals within a framework also of a city as important as it can be Milan. So Milan is the capital of fashion. So all these ingredients put together can really assure and guarantee a very strong preparation in the luxury sector, combined with very rigorous managerial preparation. So this was just a very quick introduction. I would really like now to listen to Luana Carcano and hear a little bit from her what are the latest trends, or why in particular luxury and management go hand in hand, and why why is it so important to learn luxury? What does it mean really? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Francesca. I don't really like to anticipate too much some of the contents that some of you might be willing to take in our seminar jointly held in India with Luxury Connect. But let's say that luxury and management are really very interconnected, and that luxury companies can have some kind of specificity that are interesting to point it out. First of all, what I like to emphasize is that luxury is a word that is very much used all around the world from many different companies with different positioning to try to upgrading in some cases their offerings or trying to compete more successful on the market. But we have to keep in mind that luxury is a very subjective concept that can have different meanings in case you are a client or in case you are a company. And during our seminaries, we will go more in depth about this context, try to understand a bit more the rule of the games in case you are clients and the rule of the games in case you are companies.
Thank you very much. What you're saying actually rings a bell. You talk about luxury, you talk about two different categories, clients on one side, companies, institutions on the other. Does this mean that the meaning of luxury varies if based on clients or companies?
I would say that the meaning of luxury is more or less the same, but what we have to understand that for clients, luxury is a very relative and subjective concept. The same bottle of sophisticated wine can be consumed in a trendy restaurant with a group of people enjoying the dinner and appreciating the quality of the wine, or can be enjoyed with a group limited of people, the connoisseurs that can really taste the quality of the wine and discuss about it and compare with other wines, or can be kept as a sort of secret, a passion that is not shared with anyone else apart of himself or herself, and just been collected for many different years. And we have to consider that the real value of luxury goods is not based on functionality. It's not a matter of the materials of the bag or the number of pockets. It's a real symbolic value. The reason why we do buy an Hermès bag, a Louis Vuitton bag, a Bottega Veneta bag is because they have some kind of symbols behind that do communicate to ourselves but also to the others.
Okay, this is very interesting. So we're talking about the symbolic value for the individual who, as you said, is going to buy that specific bag because of that specific brand. What about companies? How do they create the symbolic value?
This is the real challenge, because if luxury has a meaning that is subjective, relative, and do create symbolic value that is an intangible element, the real issue is to try to understand how managers and entrepreneurs can really create and enhance the symbolic value of one single product or one single service, because luxury is not only product-based, but is also service-based. And in order to understand that, we need to understand that luxury is a culture that requires product knowledge, that we need to know that luxury is a transversal concept among industries, and to market luxury we need to know the rule of the games of the different businesses, and we need also to know which are the peculiarities of luxury when it's come to the management of companies. And we can see a fantastic example in terms of the value of the brand itself in comparison to the total revenues of two big groups on these slides, the Louis Vuitton and then the L'Oreal.
Okay, thank you very, very much, Luana. I think this was just a very first sample, a very first taste, I would say, appetizer. We were talking about wine. I like to use this food image. So it's like an appetizer in order to make you understand what kind of contents that can be shared and on which we can work on this collaboration with Luxury Connect. So just as a quick recap, on one side we have SDA Bocconi, as I said, a very strong school of management that has this constant eye open, not just on the business community, but also on the internationalization process. Just a very recent example is the creation of MISB, the school in Mumbai, where faculty, both from local faculty and SDA Bocconi faculty, organizes a course that is going to start next July for the Indian market. So there is this idea and greed of internationalizing as much as possible the institution, and this focus on the luxury sector comes from this kind of environment. So we hope that this first sample, this first taste can be useful in order to work better later on this collaboration. And what can I say? Let's keep in touch. Let's stay connected with Luxury Connect. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, and see you in India.